it's the Tiny One slash Bishie, and let's play some more Final Fantasy XIV with tinybishie. It seems like a while since I recorded anything for Final Fantasy, but the Make It Rain campaign is going on again, so let's get started with that. Also, if I sound tired, I'm sorry about that. I'm posting this, as you can see, 2:19 a.m. This is after work on, well, I worked Saturday, July 8th, and it's now Sunday, July 9th. I almost said June. No, not June. But I want to get this done and out of the way so that I don't miss the event. A golden opportunity. Kipia Jakaya needs help penning her next hit article. This quest is available for a limited time only. As I live and breathe, is that Tiny? What a pleasant surprise. So I'm going to put, you're that reporter, right? Kip, and then Silent Ghost is going to do Have We Met Before? And Izuna is going to do Is Your Brother Nahagi Well? Yes. Kippa Jakaya, at your service, or rather, at the Raven's service, I suppose. I never had the chance to thank you properly before. The article I wrote with your help drew eyes from across the realm and beyond to our tabloid. It was the highlight of my already illustrious career, and I'm overjoyed to see you again. Actually, I'm in need of help to write my latest piece, and since fortune has placed you before me, I wonder if you wouldn't lend me a hand. Your contribution shall be much appreciated, I'm sure. Now then, the matter at hand is this invitation, which was sent to the Raven offices from the Gold Saucer. We have been asked to write a piece on the festivities currently underway at the establishment. Naturally, as the Raven's most senior reporter, I was chosen for this privileged task. I carry the reputation of my publication on my shoulders, and there's no shame in recruiting an assistant or two with whom to share the weight. I need someone with keen skills of observation and a dazzling insight. Judging by our previous adventures, there is none more suited for this task than you. So how about it? Can I count on you? I'm like, yeah, count me in. Very good. Well then, let's depart to the Gold Saucer at once. The invitation states that a member of the staff awaits our arrival at Entrance Square. Alright. So I've played this before already, and it's very, very cute. Also, it seems I'm a little laggy. I apologize for that. Proceed to air. Hopefully there won't be that weird buzzing sound or weird, like, distortion that seems to happen in certain areas. Gold Saucer. Yes. And it's weird sometimes that it happens with one character but not the other. Okay. And the bad thing is, with the distortion going on, I can't hear it, but then it pops out in the video. There you are, adventurer. Let's not keep our host waiting. Ah, you must be from the Raven. Allow me to welcome you personally to the Gold Saucer. Oh, I did not expect to see you there, Master Bishie. You're always welcome as our honored guest. So this is what happens when you've done the previous Make It Rain campaigns before, or you've helped her in the past. An honored guest, is it? It seems I picked the right adventurer for the job. But if you've never done this event before, then it's different dialogue. Master Bishie is helping you? Well, I must say, this gives the Raven a significant advantage. With your arrival, all of our guests are present. Now, if I could have but a moment of your time. Illustrious reporters of Eorzea, I welcome you one and all to the Gold Saucer. My name is Ollier, and I have the distinct pleasure of serving as an attendant here. As you are well aware, we are currently holding our most fabulous event of the year, the Make It Rain campaign. During its duration, guests may receive up to 50% more MGP, a currency which can be exchanged within these gilded walls for a bevy of fantastic goods. People of all stripes pour into the Gold Saucer during this event, eager to take their piece of the generous bounty we offer. However, some in Eorzea have yet to grace us with their patronage, which is why we have invited the most established reporters in the realm to partake in our festivities and prepare sizable compensation for you for your resulting articles. Of course, a simple tour would hardly suffice to satisfy such curious minds as yours, so we have taken the liberty of preparing a little diversion for the occasion. Behold, this masterful Mehmet, made in the precise likeness of Godbert Mandaril. We have hidden 4 throughout the Gold Saucer, 1 in each section, including Chocobo Square. Or excluding Chocobo Square. Use your most keen reporter skills to seek them out, and to the one who finds the most Mehmets, we shall reward an exclusive interview with the man himself, President Godbert Mandaril of Mandaril and Mandaril, famed goldsmith and proprietor of dreams. No paper has ever succeeded in securing a personal interview with Godbert Mandaril. Can you believe our luck? He's right. An interview with Godbert Mandaril will draw more eyes to the Raven than news of another calamity. This isn't a competition to be taken lightly. The reward is worthwhile to be sure, but both Master Thurall and I have come here alone, while the Raven seems to have sent 2 reporters. I propose that the Harvard Herald and the Mithril Eye join forces. That would even the odds enough, methinks. I have no objection to that. To the winners go Mandaril's secrets, to the losers pitiful ignorance. Let's keep our eyes well peeled, adventurer. I'm like, hey, such pressure. Then let us make an addendum to the rules. In the case both teams find the same number of memets, the swiftest to return will be judged the victor. However, let the memet hunt begin. Search every corner of our establishment, and may you yet find the bounties you seek. Okay. Give me a second. Sorry, my Discord popped up. If there are 4 wind-up godbirds hidden out there, we should each search for 2. You take Wonder Square and Round Square, and I'll cover the remaining 2 sections. An equal division of labor. If anything happens, we can stay in touch via this link pearl. Now, let's find those memets and win that interview. Sorry, every time I go to record or stream, I get like the case of the hiccups. I apologize. I'm gonna have to research if there's a way to like prevent that. So since I've done this before with my alts, my non-online main, I know where to find them. You found a wind-up gobbler. Bad news, adventurer. It seems I wasn't quick enough to find the memet in Entrance Square. Please tell me you're faring better than I. You found one. Thank goodness. We're still on the run. I'll make haste to Event Square. Godspeed in finding your final memet. Okay. Then we go this way. Also, my headset is going out. Like, I can only hear out of one side. So, I apologize for that. I'm gonna have to buy a new one as soon as possible. Especially since, I have another game with my, which is the Midnight Deseret Crew. This coming Friday. Well, let me... I should clarify. It is... That is not how I want my calendar to look. No. There we go. The 14th is when I have another session. July 14th. You found a wind-up gobbler. Adventurer, good news this time. I found the memet in Event Square. You found yours too? Then it's settled. That interview is mine. Oh, is ours, of course. We must report our victory to Allier at once. See you at Entrance Square. I'm a little paranoid that this doesn't sound right, so let me turn this in. and then I'll stop the recording and then start it again. Welcome back. Mr. Jakaya has informed me that you were able to find 2 Mehmets. Indeed, exactly 2 likenesses. The final results are as follows. 3 Mehmets found by the reporters of the Raven, and 1 Mehmet by the reporters of the Mithril Eye and Harvard Herald. Which means that the Raven shall be rewarded with an exclusive interview with Lord Manderville. Congratulations to you both. Once you have sufficiently prepared yourself, simply speak to me and I shall summon him forthwith. Yeah, okay. Alright, let me check on the recording real quick. Okay, all sounds good. Hope I don't regret saying that. Hearts of Gold. Ollier stands at the ready to call upon the Gold Saucer's proprietor. This quest is available for a limited time only. I trust you are ready for the interview. I shall call upon Lord Manderville, so please wait here until his arrival. As for the Harbor Herald and the Mithril Eye, I ask that you follow me. While none of us are as knowledgeable as Lord Manderville, our staff shall do their utmost to guide you upon an educational and, dare I say, entertaining journey to the journey of the Gold Saucer. Sorry if my Discord went off. Ah! I didn't mean to click on that and not read it. Sorry. Lord Vanderbilt, 'tis a pleasure to make your personal acquaintance. My name is Kibaya Jakaya of the Raven, and I have the honor of penning this exclusive interview with your esteemed personage. This adventurer was kind enough to assist me on this project, so please consider him a temporary member of our staff. I'm like, hi. Very good, very good. I am overjoyed to host you both at my darling Gold Saucer. Naturally, I expect some initial awkwardness as I become accustomed to the process, but I shall do my utmost to bear both body and soul to your inquiries. Ask away. Your candor is much appreciated, Lord Manderville. Now then, perhaps you might share with us some exclusive details regarding the Gold Saucer's creation. Oh ho ho, a simple question. I thought you might ask me to divulge a secret of my family's peerless beauty, which has been carefully guarded for generations. Yes, well, I intend to get there in time, of course, but the objective of my article is to convey the charm of your establishment to my readers, and where better to start with the tale of its inception. Only a reporter most masterful looks past the beauty of the man to the beauty of what he has wrought. How delightful indeed. Come, allow me to give you the grand tour whilst answering your question with pomp and circumstance. Let us head for the Atherite Plaza, which rests in the heart of the Gold Saucer. From there I shall guide and show you why House Manderville's ingenuity knows no equal. Some of the following events cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. Begin the tour, yes. Allow me to welcome you anew to the Gold Saucer. I, Godbert Manderville, am at your complete disposal. Simply tell me where you wish to go, and you shall have my personal escort. To Entrance Square. We're just going on there. "5 years after the 7th umbral calamity ravaged Eorzea, the Gold Saucer rose from the sands of Olda, serving as a beacon for all in the realm who sought leisure and diversion. For the calamity had dealt the city-states a grievous blow, and each and every citizen had worked tirelessly to see their homes healed. I built the Gold Saucer to be a place where the beleaguered could forget their worries for a time, and remember the feeling of a smile upon their faces. A noble purpose, to be sure, especially considering the amount of your own wealth you poured into reconstruction efforts. To build the legendary monument of recreation during such trying times must have been a challenge considering the resources and manpower necessary for such an undertaking. But that is exactly why it had to be done, to give work to hands robbed of purpose by disaster, and thereby construct the backbone of a thriving economy. I owe a great debt to each and every person under my employ. It was only by their hard work and diligence that the Gold Saucer was able to aid Eorzea in her time of need. As the cactus weathers hot desert climates, so too did my workers persevere with indefatigable spirit. For this reason, I choose the Sabotender as our mascot, with the appellation Senior as a sign of respect for their contributions. All of that being said, the Gold Saucer is no charity. Quite the opposite, in fact. An operation of this magnitude would soon shrivel in the sun without the steady flow of profit. There is much more I could say on the matter, but alas, we only have so much time. Let us return to the Atheryte Plaza and perhaps consider a change of scenery. To Round Square. Oh, Round Square, yes. So famous for Ah, yes, of course. Mount Corel soars majestically over its domain. Have you ever seen its like before? I wager you haven't. For this peak, that countless visitors climb and descend daily, is a construction of my imagination. Do you know what inspired me? Inspired? This was fashion based on a model? That it was, but I'm not surprised the name wouldn't ring familiar. Mount Coral appears in a classic fairy tale I used to enjoy immensely as a young lad. As a mountain that fed a booming mining industry, you can see how it would inspire the liberal use of explosives for this attraction. We procure our bombs from goblin artisans, thereby extending a unique commercial opportunity to merchants who might otherwise be shunned or feared by others. Naturally, we need to ensure that explosives would create a thrilling spectacle without risk of injury. I myself spent many a day testing the efficiency of a variety of blasting powders upon my person. Oh, to be so young again. Alas, although I could expound upon this topic for moons, I'm sure your readers wish for an article as varied as the saucer itself. Let us return to the Athorite Plaza and consider where we might go next. To Event Square. Ho ho, as the name implies, here is where we perform our grandest events. At present, Master Typhoon and Yojimbo perform their regularly scheduled show to the delight of all and sundry. Ah yes, speaking of this Master Typhoon, I've heard tell that he's a terrifying monster whose sneezes are powerful enough to send someone flying off their feet. Pardon my directness, but does this not pose a danger to your guests? Danger? Why no, none at all. You can rest assured that behind Master Typhon's frightening countenance lies the kind heart of a model employee who cares deeply about the safety of our guests. I remember the day we met fondly. Master Typhon had been ushered into our realm due to an attempt by the Thaumaturges Guild to summon Voidsent, and after a journey full of twists and turns that yield him no means to return from whence he came, he decided to seek gainful employment. Once I heard of his story, I knew he would be perfect for one of our attractions. After the requisite job interviews, I hired him on the spot. I'll bet he did get off to a sticky start, unleashing sneeze upon mighty sneeze in alarming succession. However, once I realized he meant only to offer up a reprieve from that day's blistering heat, I thanked him for his kindness, and he has been amenable to constructive criticism ever since. Now, as much as I would like to regale you further, I fear I'm on the edge of rambling. Let's conclude our tour of Event Square and return to the Athorite Plaza. To Wonder Square. Wonder Square was envisioned as a place where our patrons can kick up their feet and take in the wondrous scenery we have arranged for them. The second floor is equipped with a cocktail lounge, which offers the realm's finest libations. From what I've heard, this area is among the most popular. Is it true that you even offer games hailing from the Far East? Ho ho, just so. Our Domon Mahjong has received such acclaim since its introduction here. There's nothing quite like it in all the realm. 'Twas brought to my attention by an employee who spent time in the Far East. There, it was played as simple recreation, as a display of hospitality, or in fierce competition among common folk and nobility alike. Truly, it brings me great joy that people can come here to enrich themselves with games from distant lands. I only hope that we can introduce even more games from places far and wide to the people of Eorzea. But there is still so much to see. Perhaps we should return to the Atherite Plaza and consider the next part of your hard-won interview. Sorry, I started out. It's been a long night, long shift. I've seen enough. Are you sure you wish to conclude Godbird's tour? Yes. Very good. I believe I have more than enough information to write several articles. It's been quite a while since I've spoken of my beloved saucer at such It's been quite a while since I've spoken of my beloved gold saucer at such length. I do hope my ramblings did not bore you. Far from it, Lord Mandeville. I quite enjoyed your anecdotes. That's the word. As I'm sure will each and every one of the Raven's readers. Excuse me. Ho ho, I'm delighted to hear it. We built the gold saucer to revitalize commerce and rekindle the spark of joy in people's lives. Laughter and smiles are as much a lifeblood as food and shelter. This place serves to fulfill that all too elusive need. Not only for our patrons, but for our workers who tirelessly keep the gold saucer operating smoothly. My greatest hope is for their happiness. I see. A beacon of joy, guiding people to the smiles they've forgotten. I believe I can use that. Thank you for everything, Lord Mandeville. The interview gave me all I need for a phenomenal article. Shh. Oh ho ho. It was entirely my pleasure. May your pen burst forth with inspiration as do the clouds with rain, or as the gold saucer does with MGP. Do be sure to speak with Ollier on the way out. He has something prepared that I believe will bring a smile to your face. Like gold itself, the ideals which guide this establishment are immutable. I invite the both of you to return whenever you please. Whensoever you please. Welcome back. Allow me to thank you once again for answering our invitation. The pleasure was all mine. It was an honor to hear such first-hand accounts from the Gold Saucer founder. I see now that this amusement center was designed with much care for the people it serves. In fact, I'm thinking of entitling my article The Gold Saucer, or Hearts of Gold Rain. I hope it will convince more people to come and visit for themselves, and perhaps take with them a heart filled of learning. Of course, I haven't forgotten you, adventurer. I shall make sure to credit you in my article front and center. Before you depart, allow me to present you with a small token of our appreciation. Our event will be underway for some time yet, so we hope you continue to enjoy all the Gold Saucer has to offer. Yeah! Ooh, everything gold can stay. Alright. So let's check out my new little minion. Okay. Let's move over here, out of the way. Wind up Godbert. Godbert Vanderbilt, the realm's greatest goldsmith and distinguished proprietor of the Gold Saucer, created this automaton in his own likeness to serve as a prize for the Make It Rain event. It is guaranteed to enhance the gentlemanliness of anyone it accompanies. Okay. I'm going to summon it. Oh, because I have the umbrella. I bet you. It's fine. Alright. So that is the Make It Rain campaign for 2023. I'm so happy I get Godbert Vanderbilt as a little wind-up minion. That's so cute. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and leave this video here. That's going to be it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, stay happy. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye!